Kings and Queens, Your Majesties, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for returning. Trust you and yours are well and you're loving yourself and others like always. Many thanks to all of you for the support you give to the channel. Thank you so much to our channel members, to our anonymous supporters, to all of you, my esteemed subscribers. You're loved, celebrated, and of course appreciated. Wonder shall never end. Anyway, I'm not really surprised anymore about these grandfathers in power. Power is so sweet that none of them want to just bow and go away. Even though we are seeing that they are putting effort in their own way, because it's not easy to lead the people, okay? So at least we should understand that. But I think it's still good since it is democracy. This is a democracy that majority of Africans want, right? We are not in the military leadership like the Sahel. So it's good that sometimes you just bow and let other people take the lead. We have the president of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni, pleading with his people to vote for him for the last time. Like, he is saying that this is the last time I'm coming out. Please, just vote for me. There are particular, projects that I want to accomplish. There are some things I want to do for you. Some goodies that are in stock that I want to, shower you with love and the rest of them. And this man have been in power for a very long time, for decades. And the question I had in mind while I listened to him was, all these years have not been enough for you to do what you wanted to do. You need another tenure to accomplish that which you didn't do for the past decades. No, make this make sense. Help me to understand the situation right now, because I don't. And on the other hand, we have the daughter of the president of Cameroon, coming out to tell the public that they shouldn't vote for her father. Yes, the daughter said, please do not vote for my father. And the whole internet caught fire. Everybody with their own opinion. Some are saying, yeah, she's right. Some are saying, why should she, betray her father like that? No matter what, he is her father. And what do you think? And on the other end of the continent, we have Nigerian president. There were rumors around that he wanted to remain in power till 2031. And he had come out and debunked that, but it was spreading around. And now people wanted to stand up, and there's a lot of agitation here and there. People are angry, people are hungry, people are frustrated, and you say you want to remain in power till 2031. So this is the situation in the motherland. And let's listen to Yoweri say something, and we'll listen to more information about Uganda, and we'll listen to the daughter of the president of Cameroon, and we'll take it up from there, Your Majesties.
This is the last time I'm vying for president in Uganda. I will never vie again after 2026. So I urge all Ugandans to come out in large numbers and vote for me for the very last time. I have few projects that I want to finish.
The Electoral Commission has confirmed that nominations for presidential candidates ahead of the 2026 general elections will be held on 23rd and 24th of September 2025. The four candidates who have successfully submitted required nomination signatures include President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, the Forum for Democratic Changes Nandala Mafabi, and the National Unity Platform's Robert Kyagulanyi. However, the People's Front for Freedom (PFF) has announced that it will not field a candidate this time, choosing instead to support a joint opposition candidate. The Director of Mobilization at State House, Robert Wakandare, has urged Ugandans to prepare to vote for President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, emphasizing that doing so is crucial to safeguarding the country's achievements under the current regime.
Brenda Biya, daughter of Cameroon's longtime president Paul Biya, has publicly called on citizens not to vote for her father in the country's upcoming October 2025 election. In a TikTok live broadcast from Switzerland, the 27-year-old, known by her stage name King Nasty, said Cameroonians have endured poverty, unemployment, and stagnation during her father's 43 years in power. The dramatic intervention marks the first time in Africa that the child of a sitting president has openly urged voters to oppose their parent. Brenda accused her family of mistreating her, claiming they had abandoned her and even wanted her dead. She declared she will cut all ties with her parents and expressed hope for another president to lead Cameroon. At 92 years old, Paul Biya is one of the world's longest-serving leaders, having ruled the Central African nation since 1982.
All right, Your Majesties, those are the informations there. What do you think? You know, when a leader is doing well, okay, the leader can choose to remain for as long as that leader wants to remain, and nobody will say anything. In short, the citizens will be happy. Okay, they wouldn't say anything. But the situation where you have a leader who has been in power for decades and, you know, something hasn't changed. Like, a lot of things hasn't changed. I'm talking about a leader who has been in power for over 30 years. Okay? And the way they do these things, they always do it in a way that they groom their children to take over. So if this is monarchy system of leadership, then it should be monarchy system. Okay? If it is a military system, it should be a military system. But the situation where people are being deceived with, okay, this is democracy, there is freedom, you know, there is time for election, okay, there is tenure that every elected leader will have to do and then come down for another person to take over, and that is not adhered to, then something is definitely wrong. Okay? Now, we are all aware that when it comes to protecting the image of the African internationally, Museveni is doing his best, is doing what he can. But lately, he has been linked to the situation in the Congo. He and the president of Rwanda have been linked to the situation in the Congo, that they are aware of the situation, they know what is going on, they know the cause of the problem in the Congo, they know the solution of the problem in the Congo, so why are they not doing anything? And that has, you know, drew a lot of eyebrows towards this leader, Yoweri Museveni. Some Ugandans have some things to say about their president which might not sound nice to the ear, and some have some things to say, of course, praising his leadership and then, you know, see nothing wrong with him returning. But to see him pleading, I felt a bit awkward when I saw the speech of him saying that Ugandans should please vote for him. To me, I feel like if you are doing well, you don't even need to plead for the people to vote for you. The people who are seeing your efforts, the people who are seeing and enjoying the system of leadership will be the one to come out and say, okay, we want you to remain. I'm using the Sahel as an example because I will always use the Sahel as an example. Take a look at the Sahel. Okay? The citizens are the ones who are asking, they are requesting that these military leaders remain. A military leader, it's unheard of. It's unheard of that we have a military leadership where the people are the ones who are coming in and pleading with these leaders, remain in power. Okay? Look at what happened in Burkina Faso. Look at what happened in Mali and Niger. The citizens are the ones who came in bulk in numbers, who came unanimously, made an agreement that they are going to tell their leaders to remain. Their military leaders to remain. These are the leaders that mainstream media and the whole world had tagged as juntas. They've tagged them as tyrants. They've tagged them as terrorists. These are the same leaders that the citizens are, pleading with them to remain in power. And when Traore was asked, I always bring out that interview here for you. When he was asked when was he going to retire or leave the leadership for another person to take over. This was because of the pressure that was coming in from Europe, okay, and America. And there was something he said, okay? He said he will remain in power as long as there is something to fix. Okay? As long as there is a problem that he needs to solve, he will remain in power. As long as the people ask that he should remain, he will remain. Traore never go about, carrying the microphone and pleading to people to beg, like begging that they should vote for him one last time. No, he never did that. General Assimi Goita never pleaded with the people to vote for him for the last time. General Tiani never did that as well. I know some of you who hate their leadership will say, okay, because they are military leaders, nobody will have the mind, the impetus to come out and say, okay, calm down. But no, they are governing their people with love. Their people are seeing the effort they are putting in. They are seeing how their leadership have brought good tidings to them, have brought development, progress, prosperity. Their economy is booming right now. The people are seeing this. They are not blind. Okay? I was, with the kind of regard I had for Museveni, I was expecting to see that. I was hoping to see that Ugandans should be the one to come and tell Museveni to remain in power and not the opposite. To me, I felt like he had brought himself to a particular level, a very low level, to come out and plead with the people to allow him remain in power. This power that he had been holding for decades. What is that thing he really wants to do that he had not done for all these years, that he's pleading, he said one last time? No, it sounds a bit funny to me. I don't know what you think, but no, I wasn't expecting this from Museveni. I wasn't, because there is this belief that he is doing well to a level. I keep telling you here, there is nobody that is 100% good, and there is nobody that is 100% evil. There is evil and good in everyone, okay? I was not expecting that Museveni will come and beg for a last 10, or he said for the last time. He's pleading. I don't know what you think, but I just feel a bit awkward. I don't know. Leave your thought there. What do you think? But to me, I felt like he had demoted himself to a particular level to come out and beg for a last tenner. And, like we were saying from the beginning, we saw how, the daughter of the Cameroon president telling people, don't vote for my father again. Wonder shall never end, though. In this our continent, so we will be seeing things every day. So she said, do not vote for my father again. And this man has dementia. Of course, it is expected because of his age. We saw 2 years ago, where he was seated at that, summit, and he was lost. He was confused. He don't even know where he was. And he disgraced himself, disgraced his citizens, disgraced the continent with some of the things he did. He needs to rest. That man needs to rest. He needs to be resting, because his great-grandchildren should be the one taking care of him by now. What is there that these people are still looking for? Please, help me understand this situation. These are grandfathers in power and our fathers in power. What are they looking for again? That they cannot bow quietly and go sit down, relax somewhere, retire somewhere, in a quiet place, think about their life, how they have lived, and check if they have truly lived a good life, a life that is worth emulating. Think about, I hope you understand, there's a particular level you'll be in life that you don't want to work anymore. You just want to retire and wait for the time where you pass, from this life to the next. You rest. But these are old leaders. They don't want to rest. They don't want to rest. It's like an addiction. It's like a drug. Okay? They are used to the life. They don't hope to live that luxury anymore. They don't want to live the luxury they are living in. They want to remain forever. It is quite unfortunate, Your Majesties, that we have such democracy. This is democracy. Africans that love democracy so much. This is it, oh. This is democracy now. There was a time that you lead for 4 years and is enough for you. Gradually, it became 8 years. Now, the 8 years is not even enough anymore for people. Okay? They still want more years. In short, they want to stay forever. Then let's tell ourselves the truth, that it is not democracy that we are working on, or we are working with in Africa. The plain truth to ourselves. We are not working with democracy in Africa. We are working with monarchy system. Okay? Tyranny system. If there's a word like that. So that we are aware that it's not democracy. Let's not be lying to ourselves. Let's not be lying to ourselves. Okay? And what I keep saying is that if there is development, if there is progress, if the economy is stable, and a leader wants to remain till the end of days, I don't think there will be a problem with that. If a leader is doing his or her part well, the promises he made from the beginning, the oath he took before he ascended that leadership, if he is doing it, keeping to the end of his own bargain, I don't think there will be a problem. But a situation whereby you have been leading for decades and nothing is changing, this is where there is a problem. And I think this is what I'm trying to make you understand. Okay? What do you think about these situations? Leave your thoughts and opinion there in the section. I'm going to see you in my next one. Until then, love yourself, love others. Stay safe, stay positive always. Your Majesties. Bye for now.